So yes, I do have Felicia braids, braids and bands, meaning braids and rubber bands. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. But I decided to just film my takedown. Sorry, I forgot to film myself braiding my hair and banding my hair. But I am 5 years locked, and yes, I do still braid and band my hair. And the reason why is because, one, I feel like braiding and banding your sister locks tames the lock, meaning it defines the lock. If you have any frizz, it takes it away. It makes the lock look uniform. And also, to me, it helps my ends not be example, when I shampoo my hair kind of swells up, but if I braid and band it, my locks appear thinner. Also, and I love the look. So yes, I am at 5 years and I still braid and band my hair. I religiously did it for the first 3 years. Yes, 3 years. But I'm kind of lazy now, and I don't always get a chance to do it, but usually at least every 2 months I braid and band my hair. But at this point, I braid and band my hair because I like the look. I like the style. I think that having it crinkled, I think that it makes my hair look full. It looks neater, and it's just my preference. You don't have to braid and band your hair, but I live by it. That's just me. And I'm at 5 years, and I'm sure I'll be at 10 years, and I'll still be braiding and banding it. I just like it. I just feel that it just works for me. I just prefer it. Now, it is a lot of work. It takes me about an hour to braid and plait my hair. I'm kind of neat freak, so I don't do it too big, don't do it too small, and I try not to do it too tight. And I just take them loose, and then I'll fluff later. And this one I did kind of big and loose because my edges, and guess what? Yes, you can lose a lock braiding and banding, meaning too much tension. And if I have a weak lock going into the braid, yes, I can lose a lock. So I try to be careful. So you may be wondering, how long do I keep my braids or my plaits? Well, I braided my hair on Thursday, and I shampooed it, ended up shampooing it Thursday night, and it's just now dry this morning. So the key thing for me is to first make sure that my hair is dry before I take it down. But now that my hair is a little bit longer, it takes, I want to say at least 24 hours, sometimes longer than that, just depending. But I do not take my hair down wet. If for some reason I need to take my braids down, I will set up on the dryer, but no, I just keep it in. Most of the time, I'll schedule my hair, doing my hair around events that I have, and I don't mind my hair being plaited, but it's kind of awkward when people see your hair plaited. They're not used to it. And with this half, you just kind of take your fingers and separate them at the roots. And I'll start on this side. Sometimes getting the end loose is, gotta start slow. You may say, well, what do I do if I need to refresh my color? No problem, especially if you're just using a semi-permanent, meaning like I put a blue, I don't know if whether you can see it, but I put a blue Adore on my hair. Or I used to wear purple hair. And it's like, you know, that hair color, semi-permanent, is kind of like putting water on your hair. Now, I'm not going to suggest refreshing gray unless you're using a semi-permanent. But if you're using like a mixture, like a cream mixture, no, that's not going to work. But if you're using a semi-permanent, yes, you can refresh your color when you braid and bang your hair. Just being honest, I do not condition my locks. Not right now. Maybe once a year. And I can be honest, not even that. But I do not suggest conditioning your locks, braids, and bands. But I do shampoo my hair. I do refresh my color if needed. It does a great job. It does enough when I need to do. But I just choose to braid and band my hair. To each his own. What I've learned that about braiding and banding, and especially for beginners, I just felt like my locks were very tame. And I'm not just talking about Sisterlocks here. I'm talking about locks, period. I feel like if you have locks, Sisterlocks, traditional locks, interlocks, and you want your hair to look uniform, neat, and tame, just go through a period where you just braid and band it and shampoo your hair. And I promise you will love the results. You will love, you will see a difference in your locks. And just remember that your hair needs to be dry when you take it down. Because if it's not dry when you take it down, you're kind of defeating the purpose of, you know, braiding it and banding it. But yes, I used to do this every time I shampooed my hair for like the first 3 times. But, you know, I'll just say that it was more of, I like the look and I like the effect. But it was more of, I just felt like, you know, I like my Sisterlocks with that crinkle look. That full, you know, crinkle look. And even when my hair was short, it just made it look so pretty to me. And that's just something that I got used to and something that I enjoyed. And also sometimes I would braid my hair and then roll it up like this to make it look like bantu knots, you know. So sometimes I need a break from my length. And, you know, I'm shampooing my hair at the same time. But I just try not to keep them too long. I try not to braid them too tight because of the tension. But sometimes I'll braid and band my hair, shampoo it, and pin the braid up in an updo and just rock it that way. You know, if people ask me, why'd you braid your hair? Oh, I'm just shampooing it. Or, you know, it's just something that I do to get my hair crinkled. And, you know, that's just how I prefer my hair. And so I live by it. You don't have to live by it, but it works for me. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do recommend it for the first year of being Sisterlock. I think that it preserves the lock. I think that it protects the integrity of the lock. That's just my opinion. There's more to go. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy the end results. I don't enjoy taking it down. But the end results is what keeps me coming back. Because I just think that my hair is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous when it's crinkled. So that's where that comes from. I forgot. What kind of rubber bands do I use? I use Proclaims from Sally's. I just buy 4 packs at a time and just put them up. But yeah, I like those basic rubber bands. I like them. Don't break the end of my hair off. And I can't even lie, I do put it on there a lot of times. So I got the 400 pack. Been using those for 5 years. They don't pop. You have to actually pop them. But I like those. Almost done. Two more. Two more. Getting the ends, or the hard part. Once you get that started, then the rest is downhill. Up the braid, downhill. Last braid. Hallelujah. Yeah. And I went from my hair being like here to here. So it'll show you how much your hair has grown too, because it takes a little longer to braid it and the braid is long. But I plan on going to 10 years before I cut my hair, so I'm sure it's gonna be double the size, so we will see. And I'm sure once I'm at that last little bit, and I am done. Okay, and if you wonder if I put oil on my hair, I use a little of the Talia YG African Healing Oil, just a little, so about that much, just enough to make it shine. Sometimes you can oil your scalp if you want, but I find out that oil, I don't like when the oil comes off my hair and be on my forehead and stuff, and then it get in my eyes, so I try to avoid oil. But it's the finished product of my braiding and banding. I'll turn around so you can see the back. But just rub my hands through from root to the ends. Be careful, because if you have a weak lock, you can pull it out. Locks can break, but just get all the tangles out, separate them. And I just think I'm all of that in the bag of potato chips when my hair is crinkled. And so, like, you can do a center part, side part, doesn't matter. But just wanted to come and show you this little piece of my favorite style with Sisterlocks Braids and Bands. So if you have time and you feel like it, do it sometime. See you later.